Welcome back to the Mullen Performance Audio channel. I wanted to get out in the garage today, work on a couple projects I've been wanting to work on. I think today we're going to work on the Hutchinson. Everybody wants me to build a box for it and test it out, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. Excuse me, I'm still got the ick, guys. Hasn't went away. Month and 2 weeks now, whatever it is, month and 3 weeks, whatever. It's rough one. But anyway, I was going to make an adapter and put it in this box, but I thought, you know what? I want to do something a little different, and I always like to do things differently. It's just kind of the way I am, even when it comes to car audio. Everybody finds what works and they go with it. I'm kind of the guy that likes to paddle upstream myself. So, I got this amount of wood right here, a couple small pieces and everything. I think I'm going to try to just do a quick and dirty fourth order. I used to build a lot of fourth orders back when I first started car audio. I can remember I went into my local audio shop that the only one we had in the area. And I walked in one day and I was so used to seeing your standard, prefab boxes, ported boxes, and sealed boxes. And I walked in one day and they had a box and it had a hole in it. And I'm just kind of looking at it and I realized the speakers were inside the box. And I'm like, what the heck is that? Why are the speakers in the box and why is there just a hole? And then I sat down with the guy that built his boxes, and this guy was like an going to school to be an audio engineer or something like that. I don't know. But he's like, yeah, this is a fourth order box, and he's trying to explain it to me and all this stuff. So I kind of went home and I'm like, okay, so let's try it. I wanted to try and see if I could build one. So I built one, and the first one I built sounded awesome. So like anything, the first time you try something and it halfway works out, you're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. So I kept building them and building them and building them. And I built several. Oh my God, I bet you I built 30 or 40 at least fourth order boxes. My very first big fourth order box I built had 815s in it. And that was in 99 or 2000 or something like that. That's what had all my Fosgate 15s in it. And it was, at the time, the loudest system I ever had. And it went deep, sounded good. It was awesome. So I kind of got addicted to building, fourth order boxes. So I thought, let's build a fourth order box like I would have in 2000. Let's just build. I have kind of a little formula I went by. So what I would do, I got to clean my garage up. So what I would do is that I just simply figure out what space the seal side needed to be for the sub, and I would either 1.5 or double the ported side of the box. There was no rhyme or reason why I did this. I just kind of figured out, playing around with the boxes, about a 2-to-1 ratio in a small box you could get in a car was about the most efficient way to make good bass in this style of fourth order box. The only thing I could never get 100%, which this is always the way I did it, was the tuning of the port. There was no easy way to tune a port back in the day. You didn't know what it was tuned to. Some guys would just cut a hole and you would tune, that's what it would be tuned to. I would take and cut a hole and go get me what are these called? Sono tubes, the concrete tubes. And I would cut different lengths. And I would make the hole so I could slide it in and out depending on how long I wanted to tube until I got a port tuning that I liked. So I kind of figured, let's try that. Let's do that again. I'm going to use the old method, which is length times the width times depth or height or whatever you want to call it, divided by 1,728, and that's close enough. It's close enough for me. If I needed 1 cubic foot, I'd do 12 by 12 by 12 if I had to do that, and then this would be either 1.5 or 2 times bigger. But you got to play with your port tuning. And that's what I need to figure out. So I want to build a box out of this little chunk right here. Hopefully I can get it out of this. If I can't get it out of this, I really don't want to cut up a full sheet of, this is industrial grade plywood. This is the one that's got the UV coating on it. But I can't tell you guys how much, I don't know if you could tell. Listen. This stuff is a hell of a lot harder than the standard birch pine crap that you get everywhere else. So this is what I use for the baffle for the Buick, because it's just a harder plywood. It's not, you know, not some, it's what I have, you know, it's what I can get in this area, and it's already $80 or $90 a sheet. So we're gonna go with what we got. That's the thing about car audio. I think a lot of guys get so caught up and everything has to be absolutely perfect. But it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I mean, I got OCD pretty bad. And when it comes to car audio though, I have learned over the years you can fight every little decimal point. You know, you have to have absolutely, you know, copper wire, and everything has to be this tuning and that tuning, and I got to shrink my box by 0.125. Nah, just get it together, get it playing, play around with the tuning. That's all you got to do. You know, it may not be absolutely 100% you're getting out of that system, but 90% or 99% or 95% is good enough, and you'll never notice a difference. So don't fight yourself. Just get it together and enjoy your audio equipment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just rough math a size. I'm going to build a box. And then I think on the next video, I was going to do, you know, the Neo versus whatever. So I might drop the, I might make it to where I can take out the sub, put in maybe the Trinity sub, and we'll play with the Trinity sub. We'll take it out, we'll put in the Neo sub, and we'll just kind of go from there. You know, why not play around with it? You know, I wish I could sit here and give you a better video on, you know, me building a box and all this stuff, but I don't edit. You guys know how I am. I can barely talk right now, so let me build this box, and I'll drop this as a quick video in the middle of the week. I love you guys, and then hopefully by the end of the week, you guys will see this box, and we'll have a we'll play around a little bit. So, all right, love you guys, love my patrons. I won't take up any more of your time. You guys have a good day. I'll see you at the end, see you at the middle of the week and at the end of the week. Have a good one.